This Monday morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know we had a few batches of showers and storms, one of which was Friday, another of which was yesterday, but hopefully the weather provided enough dry time for you to cooperate with some of your weekend plans. As we get settled in and more people viewing, I will kind of start things out slowly and then we'll get into the nitty gritty. A reminder that we live stream every Monday morning on the 10 News app. So hopefully you guys can join us there. That's where you can send pictures like this one. Absolutely gorgeous right here. This was Friday morning. From Jennifer Clark. Had a few showers move through and provided us with a rainbow in the background. You've got Virginia's state flower, the dogwood, in the foreground. Just a perfect picture right there. Great start to our Monday morning here as we come up on 7:05. And again, if you have weather, nature pictures, pictures of your pets, we don't care. You can send those to us on Pin It on our weather app. All right, here's the current picture across the board. We've got 4 panels for you. Alessandro, good morning. Happy Monday to you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Wytheville, Blacksburg, Roanoke, Martinsville. Y'all are looking good this morning. Temperatures 30s and 40s so far. Much chillier start this morning than what we've seen over the past 2. So not bad out there, not really freezing or patchy frost, but it is a cool morning. And Donnie from UK, hello from across the pond. What is it, about lunchtime there, about 12:05 here in Virginia. It is coming up on 7:06. So here's our storm system that produced some of those showers and storms yesterday. You notice it's producing quite a bit of snow in Wisconsin, in Michigan, in parts of Illinois, in parts of Indiana as well. Here's what it means for us. You see that blatant counterclockwise flow, so we're on the other side of that. And starting to get things a little windy, a little cooler out there. So the wind, it's going to be a factor at times throughout the day today, not necessarily causing damage or anything like that, but it's something you're going to feel as we go throughout the day today. And I'll talk about how strong those gusts get here in just a little bit. Heading out the door, chilly and breezy. Temperatures 30s and 40s right now. By 10 o'clock in the morning, we're mostly in the low to mid 50s. So let's see, just trying to make sure I can keep an eye on comments. Yeah, Elizabeth, snow up in the northern plains, or upper Midwest, I should say, the Great Lakes region. So that's April for you in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. I know some places there were in the 80s and 90s, and now they've got snow. You thought our weather was chaotic? They're like, hold my beer, right? Temperatures in the 50s by 10 o'clock this morning here in southwest and central Virginia. Now, today's not as warm, but it will be windy. High temps in the NRV, they'll be about 58 to 61 degrees. Covington, Lexington at about 63. And then Roanoke, Bedford, Martinsville, 67, close to 70 in South Boston. Not a bad day by any stretch, but just not as warm as what we've seen over the past few days. Here's the wind that we're going to be tracking. Again, it is not going to cause widespread damage, but you may have to do a little bit of cleanup here and there, whether it's twigs or limbs or things like that. So you may just have to spend some time in the yard here the next couple of days. Wind gusts about 25 to 35 miles per hour. Most of that is going to start after 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. You also notice that the wind is coming in out of the west and northwest. That's kind of helping to keep things a little cooler today than maybe the past few days, and the cool down continues into the nighttime hours. So first thing tomorrow morning, Wytheville 31, Covington, Lexington, Bedford, Lynchburg, Alta Vista, Rocky Mount, 44 degrees. Jeffrey Ray saying boycott snow, 80s all year round is fine with me. You're going to like the forecast then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I'll get to that in just a few short sections for you there, Jeffrey. As far as frost is concerned, you may see a few patches in the NRV tomorrow. Otherwise, there's too much wind for frost to really develop. We're not cold enough Wednesday morning. Thursday morning, we are in the 40s and 50s. So now let's talk about those 80s Jeffrey Ray was talking about. So here we are again, that counterclockwise flow to the wind around our storm system to the north. There's the snow in Wisconsin and Michigan, some of the Great Lakes region. And then as we go into the middle and later part of the week, the wind shifts directions. Now it's not coming in out of the northwest, it's coming in out of the southwest by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So high pressure to the east low pressure to the west. That's going to be a recipe for what we call the warm sector in meteorology. Basically what it means, a warm-up's on the way. Temperatures topping out in the 80s here, heading through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday afternoons. Another storm system is going to develop and slowly move toward the region. Most forecast data recently has suggested our storm chances will be highest on Saturday. Go figure. A weekend with storm chances. It feels like that always happens, but it's not going to be an all-day kind of thing. So there's at least that to go off of. But Saturday does look like the best chance for showers and storms as this storm system comes in and it kind of breaks up the weather pattern a little bit. Now, beyond that, as you can imagine, I was just showing, you get the wind changing direction. I'm drawing those blue arrows on the left-hand side of the map. More cool air is going to be lingering off toward the north and west, and it does make it into southwest and central Virginia. So the map I'm showing you here is a map that's put out daily by NOAA's Climate Prediction Center. This is the 8 to 14-day outlook. It was issued yesterday. It'll be updated today around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, our time. So this goes from April 22nd through April the 30th, end of the month. And what it shows is that northwest flow helping to bring in some cooler than average air. So with that in mind, there's the possibility of maybe some frost at times next week. I can't really pinpoint an exact day, but just kind of climatology and history tells us that's at least a possibility. But cooler than average weather is going to be likely at times during the final week of April. So all the more reason for you to enjoy the 80s that we see Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday afternoons, because heading into next week, things will start to cool down for us a little bit. So for today, temperatures just slightly below average. Again, we're in the 60s. We've got some wind, a mostly sunny to at times partly cloudy sky. Will be mostly in the 40s Tuesday and Wednesday mornings. But look at how temperatures take off. 72 the high in the Roanoke Valley tomorrow, and then we'll be in the upper 70s and lower 80s Wednesday. So, Patsy, if you're enjoying the warm days, look forward to the middle part of your screen there, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You'll love those. In fact, Thursday has the potential to be the warmest day of 2023 so far. My forecast for the Roanoke Valley is 86. I put Blacksburg at about 82, 83, Lynchburg at about 87. So it's going to be a very warm one on Thursday and will be dry as well. Even Friday is going to be pretty warm. I think most of us 80 to 85 degrees after starting out in the 50s. And that storm system I was just showing you guys brings us the chance for some showers and thunderstorms Saturday. Chances are not zero Friday, but it looks like mostly Saturday is going to be our day to watch for showers and storms. And we'll continue to update you on the timing here throughout the week. Sunday, high temps in the 60s. We'll be in the 30s and 40s heading into Monday morning of next week. Time now 7:12, and a reminder that we do a live stream on the 10 News app every Monday morning, and the goal is for us to get on right after the newscast ends, so about 7:05-ish is when we usually start those. So just something to kind of help you guys plan out your morning and your week ahead. We also do these live streams on an as-needed basis. If the weather's starting to get a little rowdy, we want to get ahead and let you guys know on other platforms. Again, if you don't have our app, please download it. You look up WSLS 10 or WSLS 10 Weather in your phone's app store, and you'll be able to find that pretty easily. But the time now, 7:13. Appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with us here on your Monday morning. Again, hope you had a nice weekend and that your week is off to a smooth start. As we get ready to close things out here on this Monday morning, we'll leave you with kind of the Cliff Notes and shortened version of the forecast, the bullet points that you need to know for the week ahead. We're windy and cooler today and tomorrow. We're windy at times as well. 80s return Wednesday, Thursday, Friday afternoons. The next storm chance coming in on Saturday, and I'll have updates coming for you on our weather app this morning about every 2 hours. So by 9:30 and 11:45, you should have some video updates there fresh for you. And again today at noon. So have a great rest of your Monday morning. Stay warm out there right now. And as always, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Take care and have a great rest of your day.